You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. Have you ever wished that you could just attract something to you? I mean, really just attract it to you. Just bring it in like that. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? You know, actually thinking about it, there should be a law. There should be a law called the law of attraction. We're going to make that law.
I need a boost. I need a daily boost. I need a boost. I need a daily boost.
How are you? It is the Daily Boost Podcast. My name is Scott Smith. Thanks for stopping by today. Pushing all the buttons in the YouTube studio. It's not the YouTube studio. It's my studio. It's where I am. If you're listening on all the places, Apple and Spotify and iHeart, and as I think I mentioned, Player FM, that's kind of crazy. We're on Player all over the place. That's where the audio is. Audio is going to be on audio for a while. I haven't quite decided if I'm taking the daily version of the show to YouTube yet, but I am taking the behind the scenes, the recording of the recording. So just go to YouTube and search out Daily Boost Podcast and enjoy the show. So, attracting things into your life, and it doesn't work. It happens all the time. The law of attraction, by the way, is pretty simple. You know how it is. Know what you want, right? Believe you can do it, and get your ass to work. That's it. Did you all catch that? Get a Post-it note, write that down, okay? Know specifically what you want. Believe you can go get it. Not you deserve it. Believe you can make it happen, and get to work. Massive imperfect action, make it happen. And most people don't specifically know what they want. Most people don't really believe they can get it. And most people never do the work. So we'll start with that. Darn, that is just so motivating, Scott. But listen, I'm a practical philosopher in what I do. I'm going to tell you how it is and try to be upbeat and positive about it. And for those of you who understand the line in which I walk, you're going to say, damn it, thank goodness somebody finally said it that way. You're welcome. So the law of attraction, we are going to make it a law. It might be already. I'm not really sure about that. Is it official? Did somebody make it an official law, or is it just in a book? Did somebody just make it up? It came from a guru. It was probably made up. So law of attraction, it should have another name. You ready for this? Write this one down too. It should be the law of what you think about most. Yeah, it should be. The law of what you think about most. Like attracts like. What you think about, you get. Who doesn't say that? Every motivational speaker, every guru, every productivity person, every spiritual guru, every single one of them That's what they say. You know, what a man thinketh, right? It's kind of 101. So it's just kind of true. So let's go inside. Let's take a deep dive right now. For those of you right now that say this all the time, I won't get it because I never do. You are so correct. You're thinking. That's how it's thinketh stuff, right? I won't get it because I never do. That's where your focus is. So whatever you're thinking about is what you're going to get. So let me give you an example. Now, this has happened to me for women over time. The role I play for most of the coaching that I do is I'm kind of an in-between integrated kind of coach. And what I mean by that is typically I'm going to be involved in the business, in the personal life, and maybe the structure of finances, kind of involved in all the parts of life. My goal to kind of make sense of it, string it together, integrate it together, and get a path for it. That's what I end up doing day to day. And I don't know how I got there, but evidently I'm pretty good at it. Nonetheless, I've talked to a lot of men and women, and they're divorced. Now, they could be currently divorced, and currently I've taken them through divorces. I've taken them through marriages. I've kind of done it all. But every now and then I get somebody on the phone who is divorced, and they're looking for another person. Now, this has not happened to me with a man. It has happened to me with a woman. So I'll take it from that point of view. I've had many women get on the phone, and they want some coaching for what's going to happen in their life. And I'll say, okay, so let me ask you this question. What do you want in a man? In your next man, when the man comes in, what do you want in your next man? And you know what they say to me every single time? I'll tell you what I don't want. Boom. And they'll go crazy. I'll just sit back, have a cup of coffee, go out, say hi to my wife, pet my dog, throw the ball for a couple of minutes, come back in. They're still telling me what they don't want. What are they doing? They're dreaming of something new. They're all dreaming of the wonderful relationship because I actually knew, listen, there's only one thing they want. Are you ready for this? There's only one thing every woman wants, right? I want a guy who makes me laugh. And if he can cook, even better. That's kind of it, right? I make my wife laugh a lot. She gave up on cooking a long time ago. I'll tell you what I don't want, though. They're focusing on their current now, what they don't want, instead of what they do want, and therefore they're stuck. Law of attraction, you get what you focus on. You ever wonder why? Not you, I'm saying, but your friend or somebody you know gets married, gets divorced, gets married, gets divorced to the same guy. Oh, no, not the same guy, but you know. Yeah. They're focusing on the wrong thing. So in all cases, the secret is to focus your attention and to focus your actions on what you want to attract in all cases. It is the law of what you focus on. The law of attraction, why play the game? And that's kind of 101. That's kind of where you start. I wish, I hope, I can believe. It's Christmas season right now. I believe. It's great. I love it. I really love it. I'm positive about that stuff. I know what I want specifically. I believe I can get it, and I'm willing to do the work. But if you're focused in the wrong direction, it's not going to happen.
I'm not giving up.
I am selling the building.
The final season of FX's The Bear.
The restaurant is flooded.
Everything's either going to be okay.
No, stop.
Or not.
We are outgunned and we are outmanned, but we have each other.
FX's The Bear, the final season. All episodes now streaming on Disney+.
Vision boards, lists of goals, all that kind of stuff. Does it work? Absolutely works. Puts it in your forefront, right? Although I did have a client recently, just very recently, he had a vision board. I said, what's on that board? He said, well, I'll tell you what's not. See, a Harley Davidson. It's not on the board. I said, why is a Harley Davidson not on the board? He said, well, it was on my vision board forever, like 5 years, and I never got it, never went through with it, so I finally took it off my vision board. That's the problem. He's focused on putting stuff on his board, wishing, hoping someday it's going to happen. I said, let me ask you a question. You got a Harley Davidson dealership in your neighborhood or in your city? He goes, yes, we do. I said, well, you seem to make a good enough money. You seem like you can buy one if you want to. He said, yes, I can. I said, why don't you just get out your office thing, go down and buy yourself a motorcycle? You know what he said to me? I never thought about that. He had some kind of qualification on this thing. He was so busy on his vision board, he forgot to go live the vision. Lists of goals are the same thing. People list these goals as if these goals are something magical. I have a good list. They'll organize my goals, look at them, everything else, and they sit there and never get anything done. Pick one, just go do it. Done. Daily journaling. A lot of people do daily journaling. By the way, big fan of daily journaling. Not a real good guy at it. My podcast is kind of my daily journal. I don't actually do or teach daily journaling for my clients that I work with. I teach what we call the Daily Awareness Journal, kind of a different beast. We have 9 questions we ask every single day. We begin with retrospectively looking at yesterday and prospectively creating today, and then we go from there. The reason we're doing that is we're not sitting there going, oh, what did I do, and kind of reflecting on it. It's good to have. I'd like to have the record, right? It's good. You can think a lot of things through. Do not get me wrong. There's a lot of life coaches out there going, man, this guy sucks. No, I'm realistic. I'm realistic about it. I see you all get caught up in that stuff, never getting anything done. You write in your journal all the stuff you think you want. You don't do anything about it. So the law of attraction is truly the law of what you think about. It is magical. It is straightforward. If you're willing to do it, it's going to work for you. So how do we get this to really work? Well, you decide what you want. You believe it's possible. You get to work on it, and your future becomes real. Not tomorrow, becomes real today. Hey, be sure to join me on Apple and Spotify, iHeart, wherever I am in the world. I'm lots of places. Check it out. And if I can help you, you can send me a note, scott@motivationtomove.com. Happy to talk about coaching, consulting, whatever you need to do. If I resonate with you, if you think I can help, reach out. We'll talk about it, okay? In the meantime, I think I'll be back tomorrow because that's what I did for 20 years. Why change now?